Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Homicide 13, and we are at Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. We have just reached the lighthouse in Lockham in Scotland, where the ritual to awaken the great old one is already underway, unfortunately. Look at that glow. I'm gonna have to get up there and find a way to stop them. Black, featureless face. Jeez, manual. Yeah. The spellbook did say that a sphinx with a black face would have to witness the ritual. Clearly that was intended to be our Kotek for those familiar with the mythos as fallen. Guess they had to make do.
The door won't budge.
Who goes out in the middle of nowhere and thinks to lock the door? See if there's anything to suspect.
An old cannon, probably rusting here since the 16th century. Ouroboros, a snake eating itself. An ancient symbol of eternal renewal.
A common motif, even Egyptian in mythology. Occult pattern, grooved indentation. If I know my Pulp Fiction tropes, there's probably a secret entrance behind this wall.
Fresh marks, something scraped along the stone.
Yep.
This door requires a very specific key.
Again, who builds this stuff?
Where did the shirt come from?
Clearly from a red shirt. Crew from the Enterprise.
Holmes, look! There's a body here!
Not just any body, it's Ashmat.
The body is still soft to the touch. He died recently.
Scratches, bruises and stabs, all self-inflicted.
I am. Ashmat was the servant in New Orleans who kidnapped the rich guy.
The infamous curved dagger. It's tied firmly to his hand. Oh, his eyes are gouged out.
It's cut off your nose to spite your face, not your eyes.
A broken chain. Something was attached to the end.
His body succumbed to all those wounds.
Sigils drawn in blood are supposed to wait. Splash of blood, small pool, non-arterial hip bump. Finger grooves, disturbed mud. Searching for something?
A human-sized imprint. Someone fell on their back. This branch was recently broken. The wood is still green. Whatever Ashmat had secured to his chain, he lost it here.
Heavy stone, something nearby. Shiny, metallic, lost.
Scratches. This medallion saw frequent use. Interesting occult pattern.
What drove him to this dreadful act?
I fear we are about to see for ourselves.
Yep. I think we found that key he needed. I'm telling you, this modern art will never catch on. That prop looks familiar. It's from the sinking city.
Sealed shut, and seemingly for a long time.
Do you really want to know what's behind it? Thought I saw something move down there.
An obsidian heart. Masterful work.
This is not real.
That's a crafty mechanism and quite ancient.
Well, in Egyptian mythology, when a person died, their heart was measured on a scale against the feather of truth. Makes me wonder. Stuck.
This vessel is covered in dried blood.
Oh, I get it. We need fresh blood. And no, I'm not volunteering.
Fear not. I think Ashmat can help. They used fresh blood in some kind of ritual.
Ouch. like there was someone sitting there.
Do you have anything to hold blood, Watson?
Fine, take my flask.
Well, I'm never drinking out of that again.
The lever doesn't want to stay on its own.
Watson, hold the lever for me. I must investigate.
Holmes, watch out! My lever went back up.
The doors, Watson. Hold the doors.
Ah! We're trapped! Now what?
Look around. There must be something we can use.
Shoulder level, arm size, block.
Those holes seem to have a purpose, but I won't risk my arm to find out what.
Deep ones in the cage. Water drips down into whatever those. Fortuitous that there were stones or sticks or whatever that were just the right size.
Be ready for anything, Watson.
This suddenly turned into an Indiana Jones adventure.
It's all right, Watson. It's merely a chest with coins and a dagger, made of obsidian by the looks of it. Use these with care. Let us be the first adventurers to raid a tomb without destroying it. Terrific. Now, onward before they close again.
Let us hope our paths converge, Holmes.
I have a bad feeling that they won't.
It's calling me, John. I cannot bear longer.
Holmes, say something.
I can't hold on.
Holmes, say something.
Everything is so insignificant.
Master, Watson.
Holmes!
Please, John.
Which way was that?
Holmes, speak up.
Help me.
Holmes, speak up.
Please, John.
Holmes!
Not this way.
I'm coming! Keep talking!
Okay, maybe not this way.
Sherlock?
John, I'm falling.
Sherlock? Where are you?
Please.
Where are you? Holmes!
Ugh. You spook.
Holmes!
Please.
Where are you?
Please.
That way. I'm really glad. And those things aren't.
Where are you?
Oh no.
No! No, Sherlock, no!
How about we go through that one more time from Sherlock's perspective?
It's calling me, John. I cannot bear it any longer.
I took too long.
Holmes!
Help me.
Holmes! Speak up!
Help me.
Holmes!
Help me.
Holmes! Speak up!
Help me.
That way.
Keep talking!
Help. Please help.
Sherlock?
Not that way.
I'm coming!
John, I'm falling.
Holmes! Holmes! Holmes, come on, wake up! Thank heavens. What were you doing? What happened?
The whirlwind. The stars are so distant. The sun inverts the earth. It becomes transparent.
Sherlock, snap out of it.
Nothing is everything. We are so small, inconsequential. A shadow in the dark.
I think we best go back. You are not well, Sherlock.
No. We are so close. We cannot...
You asked that I intervene if I saw you cracking. This is me intervening.
With every passing minute, another life is extinguished. We must stop. Rochester, we must end this.
Ah, Sherlock, you almost died.
Do not worry about me, John. You have other men to save.
Announce standard fare for Club Mythos characters to go through. You know what? Everything is a pointless moment, but I don't know. It feels kind of old to me, I guess. Goddamn, you look awful.
I thought that I'd seen horrors during the war, but this is... Careful, Holmes!
What was that?
Sir, are you all right? No response.
Lighthouse Keeper Diary, May 3rd, 1882. The builders from Tobar Moor know nothing that they ought to. I had to teach them how to change the oil. Their one proficiency seems to be asking questions about the caves and where my son went missing. I said nothing at first. When some sort of lord arrived and offered me money for a tour, I relented and showed them around. The man claimed to be a collector of antiquities, but what could he have sought? It was easy money, but I cannot help but feel as if I betrayed this place and my boy. I think that's one of the chosen conservative.
Don't mind my trembling hands. It's not fear, it's adrenaline.
I'm sure. I can't do that.
The base appears to rotate.
Hands off, Holmes. We have no idea of its purpose.
They are all entranced, captivated by the light of the lens.
Sherlock, don't touch it. We still don't know what it is capable of.
They did say that they needed those opals, those lenses. Missing some clothes. Ashmat, you must familiarize yourself with the process of charging the Khalid lens, energizing them with beam emitters. The emitters themselves are not complicated to operate, but there can be no more mistakes as our day of reckoning nears. One such error would be You need to keep that obsidian toy of yours near the lenses. They are strong in most circumstances, but vulnerable when energized, and we have only a limited supply.
Black, metallic, and with a characteristic hue. Obsidian yet again. The sheer form of it, the colour, it makes me feel uneasy.
And that color doesn't look right, does it?
This material feels very sturdy. It would take an enormous effort to break like that.
Close. There we go. Energize the lenses, then strike it with the obsidian dagger. Kali lenses can only be destroyed with obsidian. The dagger from the case should suit perfectly. The one hitch is that the lenses must first be made vulnerable by charging them, energizing them with beam emitters. Right, let's get to work. I wouldn't have stood that close.
That's it! You did it! The lens broke!
John, the worshippers, we need to make sure.
Of course, I'll see if they're all right.
How can they see out of that?
Check her pulse, can you, Watson?
As expected, the pulse is elevated, but within normal limits.
Her chest is moving fast. She's hyperventilating.
Let's get that thing off,
At least this awful mask is breathable.
She looks like one of Scarecrow's minions or something. I don't think these people are ever going to be okay. Not after Gygax finished with them.
Stop there, shipmates! A storm awakens and we've battened down the Archers.
Dirty Summers, I presume. Nice to put a filthy, sweat-covered face to a name.
That's no way to speak to a captain. Sherlock, get down!
Watson, you killed him!
I didn't have a choice.
Well, what's done is done. If we do not stop Rochester, Summers' death will be but one of many. The sailor who didn't survive the storm.
He looks pretty good for
The
someone
Port
who
of
just
London
got shot
fell
in
so
his
long
head.
ago. Forgive me, Summers.
I doubt he's a forgiving person.
My sanity is slipping away. I feel like I've been there.
We have. I have a feeling that we're going to be visiting them again soon.
Mad cultists, ancient ritual sites. Had I known where this case would lead, I would never have brought you to see Stenwick.
Nothing important. Yeah, fuck your ritual site. Tower entrance.
pay for padding. They didn't want their cargo damaged. I know this company. They make Fresnel lenses, essential for any modern lighthouse lantern.
And now, I think they make Khalid lenses. April 4th, 1882. I've heard the melody again. I hear it in every drip that falls from the top floor to the ground. I hear it in the meditative rotations of the lantern. I can hear it. I can hear it to this very moment as my pen scrapes against the paper. Ever since my boy left me, this log has been my only companion. Sometimes I sleep in his bed so as not to see it empty. I think I saw him swimming the other day in the inky sea. His skin was dead and gray, his teeth as sharp as a pond. He looked at me with salt-red eyes, steadfast amidst the furious waves, and I saw not but loathing in his eyes. Your kid's a deep one, everybody. Ashmat scribbles. A collection of notes Ashmat left himself over the course of the past few weeks. It all went south at Arneson's place. Him, that pup, and that harlot. I wish the water would take them away. They didn't deserve to be brought here with others. No, no, no. The underground tunnels call me again. Every time I go to sleep, I wake up in the caves. Yesterday, I woke with an obsidian shard in my hand and absolutely no memory of it. Tonight, the caves will call me again. What I've witnessed, there's a grammatical error, in my dreams is horrific, but I cannot resist.
They modified the gallery and watchroom. It seems they have placed beam emitters all over the main gallery. Khalid lenses are placed inside the lantern room. One moment, Watson. I'll redraw this blueprint.
Well, thankfully we know how to fix those, don't we? Of all the nasty deeds I have done for coin, this is without question the worst. Those strange dreams become more frequent, but I try not to dwell on them. And yet life here is tedious, so I cannot stop my mind from returning to the visions. I cannot stare at the sky. I am loath to look at the sea, or Ashmat's face, or mine own hands. Rochester says that soon everything will disappear, be eaten by the old one. It would be a better world, even if I were not around to see it. You seem to be pretty convinced of that. Maybe something. Follow the sabotage plan. We must destroy the Khalid lenses at the base of the lantern, as depicted on the blueprint. In order to achieve this, each lens must be targeted by 2 beam emitters simultaneously and then manually shattered using the obsidian dagger. We may need to work separately as Rochester and his servants will be trying to protect the lenses. Time to head upstairs. Watson, would you...
All right, enough talk. Time for action.
Yes, I fully agree. Would you kindly move out of the way so I can leave?
All right, enough talk. Time for action.
Watson, for fuck's sake. Sorry about that. Yeah. Right. Okay.
They made sure no one could enter through the main door.
Tell me you have a plan. Of course.
We shall apply what we just learned, charge the Khalid lenses, and break them with the dagger. That should put a stop to this cursed ritual.
All right, good. I confess, I worry about what awaits us. Is it too much to hope this will all come right?
If our future is black, it is better surely to face it like a man than to attempt to brighten it by mere will-o'-the-wisps of the imagination. Come on. We'll go together.
We'll go together. That's what his old friend John used to say all the time.
Look at them all. We have to help them.
Watson, stop. Rochester will see you.
What should we do?
We get answers. Stay here, see to the lenses. I shall confront Rochester. He owes me the truth.
Sherlock! Sherlock!
Mr. Holmes, you are late. Was the path here not as you anticipated?
You expected me?
We've stood here before, Mr. Holmes. Another you, another me. Many years ago. I wonder what will happen this time.
What? What are you talking about?
Join me. Bear witness to the end.
Sherlock, you did remember that this guy's batshit nuts, right?
You cannot bear witness to anything, Lord Rochester. You are blind.
How could you...
It is what I do.
No! How could you be so ignorant? For I have never seen more clearly than in this moment. Never felt more than I feel right now. Every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening. The bile of madness rises in our throats just as our master rises below. I see moon beasts, night gaunts, a witch doctor in Arkham. I see what the stars themselves are dreaming. I know more than any man has ever known.
You are delusional. How did you do it? The compulsions, the visions, was it some form of hypnosis or no? A drug, perhaps? Tell me.
Ah! There is no ruse. There is no big reveal. It is exactly what it seems. You still fight so desperately against this truth, but you feel it too. Yes? Yes?
You are mad. You have mistaken hallucinations for reality.
Are you really want to talk, Mr. Holmes? Speak truthfully now. In the port, in the swamp, what did you see?
Meaningless dreams, the result of asphyxiation or medication.
No, no, no! You are lying to yourself, Mr. Holmes! Why? If you are not here for the truth, then you are a diversion! But no more! Rulor Kanga! Oh, Master! Oh, Great One! He has come! Take me! Accept my sacrifice! The world is yours!
I get the feeling I wasn't supposed to choose that.
You cannot bear witness to anything, Lord It is...
No, everything. I see moon beasts, night gaunts.
You are dead.
Ah!
You are mad.
Are you really want to...
Something beyond the capacities of my imagination. A world so alien, but
so familiar. Yes, I see it too, in your mind's eye. Untold horrors lick their lips in the shimmering dreamlands as Sarnath sinks eternal.
It's completely broken.
That was astute. Credit to whatever voice actors they hired for this. Here we go again. I just want to see what happens. Yeah, credit to whoever they hired to do the chanting. They did. That's some top-notch work. Yep, there.
useful.
Huh. Best here, folks. Apologies if this is taking a while. I apologize, I am extremely dumb.
What is the point? What are you hoping to achieve with all this slaughter? Do these people deserve such suffering?
They are just tools. Their existence is meaningless unless put to use. Oh, all-seeing master. Oh, grand God beneath. How he has blessed them with purpose.
You use them for cruelty.
I've seen a man eat his own flesh just to hear the whispers of lizards. I've seen a mother behead her newborn that she might travel to another world. Galaxies swallow each other whole. Light folds in on itself until nothing remains. You know not cruelty, Mr. Holmes. cruelty is for such knowledge to be beyond the reach of so many.
This is hubris delusion. You are Icarus flying too close to the sun.
No. You misinterpret the legend, Holmes. Icarus flew. He reached heights no man had ever reached. One must imagine Icarus happy.
He burned. Rochester plummeted to his death.
And were you to ask him of his choice, he would have not a single regret. Every step I took was necessary. Every drop of blood a blessing. Every death predestined. Surely you understand. It was for knowledge. The only thing worth living for. Why must you remain so blind? Be honest. What is it you fear?
I'm afraid that it will cost me my sanity, much as it has cost you yours.
There is no such thing as sanity. There is only the world as it is, and one's willingness to accept it.
Sure about that? I don't like how they're crowding around me.
Truly believe it. That a god arises from below that the world shall end.
There is only nothingness, Only chaos and torture and endless time, stretching its wings, baring its teeth.
It's preposterous. It's nonsense. It's... You've drugged me. The fumes in the temple, narcotics, a bad reaction. Or you're one of my cross agents. Yes, this has the stink of my brother all over it. No, wait. Of course, I am dreaming in the asylum. In Black Edelweiss, tied to a chair.
You are standing right here, Holmes, as you always do.
You said that before. You said we had met, but I've never seen you before in my life.
The cycle repeats. Old becomes new, and we remain pawns in the hands of a god. Submit! Submit to your inconsequence!
It is unthinkable.
It is undeniable.
I cannot.
When you have eliminated all which is impossible, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Now, Holmes, now is the moment. You know it in your heart. Say it. Say it.
Oh no.
It's real. All of it, it's real.
Come on, John. Last one. Got it.
Maybe your god is unstoppable, but you are merely a man. And I know how to stop you.
What do you mean? What have you done?
I have made a friend.
Yeah! No! Curse you! Oh, great one, forgive me!
It is over, Rochester.
I thought this time would be different. But the gods laugh at man's arrogance. Sherlock, come back down! The wave!
That's
Come
a big
with
wave.
us. Turn yourself in, save yourself.
The abyss calls for me, Mr. Holmes, as it does for you. The final problem approaches, and you too shall fall.
Foreshadowing.
Sherlock, please!
Rochester, don't!
Such heights we reach!
No! God! Sherlock, we must get inside! I have to see it, John. I have to know.
Apologies, did I rouse you? I could relocate to the study, but I wanted to be at hand should you need me.
No. The sound of your keys. It is my tether back to the waking world.
I find writing of our adventure helps me too. Perhaps at some point you could read it and tell me if it accords with your memory. There are moments in our journey that only you were privy to. Your encounter with Gygax, your visions with Light of the Abyss, your confrontation with Rochester.
No.
Pardon me?
Do not publish it. It would be professional suicide. You would be a laughingstock, a fabulist, concocting penny dreadfuls for the unwashed masses. Well, I would no longer attract a distinguished clientele, but madmen convinced I could connect them to their deceased relatives or help them capture a fairy.
Ah. It doesn't seem to get any better, does it?
When I close my eyes, John, I am falling. Falling into a black abyss. It is endless and suffocating and unforgiving. What I would give for a dreamless night.
It's going to be all right, Sherlock.
What is that?
It will help you rest.
No, not that. No. I say, Watson, would you be afraid to sleep in the same home as a lunatic, a man with softening of the brain, an idiot whose mind has lost its grip?
Not in the least.
An actual exchange that they had in one of his books.
It's lucky.
Yeah, throw that thing into the fire where it belongs. And that's it. That was Sherlock Holmes The Awakened in 2023. I hope that you enjoyed it. Of course, we'll have to give a big shout out to Progress Studios. Once again, small Ukrainian studio, currently making this game. Just making this game even as the Russians were kicking down their doors. Working on this with no running water and little electricity, some of their own members having fled the country or even fighting on the front lines. But they still pulled through and gave us this incredible game, a testament to both Sherlock Holmes and the Cthulhu mythos, two of my favorite things in the world that just work so well together. Slava Ukraini, my brothers and sisters, thank you for giving us this and for this fantastic game. And I hope that the war in Ukraine ends, well, for all of us. As for the actual game itself, this was some of the most fun I've had in a very long time. And the puzzles weren't too hard, weren't too easy. The story was honestly pretty incredible. Got some great character building for Sherlock, or at least this version of Sherlock Holmes. And shone the light on Watson a little bit, which is something that a lot of adaptations failed to do entirely, discounting him as cliched bumbling sidekick who's only there to make the hero look even better by comparison. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I hope that you enjoyed watching this, and if you are a fan of the Sherlock Holmes or the Cthulhu Mythos series, I cannot recommend Sherlock Holmes games enough. They are absolutely fantastic and enjoy playing. Let me see what else we unlocked in the bonus. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is just the same thing.
Apologies,
again.
Pardon?
Do not.
It's going to be.
What is
it?
No.
Alright, I'm just. Sorry about that. I just want to see what we got in the bow. That's our last bonuses, apparently. Oh, here we go.
Dr. What?
Are those?
Are, plainly...
Is
They...
benefit your pet?
Let us see what the postman...
Right, here we are. Bonus. Only poetry or madness could do justice to the noises. Concept art of the port. Concept art of Black Edelweiss. Memories and possibilities are even more hideous than realities. Yeah, as you could see, there's still quite a bit to unlock. That would probably require me to play through the game several times. I do know there were a couple of, bonus cases that I missed. I may do a video on that at a later time. But regardless, that will bring us to the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. For our next game, we'll be doing The Last Case of Benedict Fox. I've been looking forward to trying that one out, and I hope that you enjoyed it. So until next time, goodbye.